We've all heard of twin telepathy. And while there might not be any twins on the Southern Lehigh girls lacrosse team, there are 4 sets of sisters, taking chemistry between teammates to an entirely different level.
I think it just brings us closer because like everyone has their individual connection with their sister because obviously grew up together, and just like makes it easier for the on the field bond because we all play like on the field together. So if we need to critique something, like they feel comfortable enough to talk to each other if they don't want to talk to the whole team, so it just helps in that way.
I really think there's something to be said about the connection between everyone, even just non-verbally. There was only one game where I received a pass from my sister, but I knew I would catch it because I looked at her and I was like, okay, like I know exactly where she's gonna put this ball because we spend so many hours in a day outside just passing with each other. So you kind of know your closest teammate and you know what they're gonna do without them having to say it.
I think so, yeah. Like we'll just make like a certain eye contact and we'll see each other and be like, okay, I've seen that before. I know what she's talking about. And, you know, we'll just like share that moment and then we'll know.
When you have a sister, it's like basically like unintentionally like on the same mindset. So having so many of those like really helps because like you just know what the other person is thinking, and like let's just say like you want to make a cut and like your sister already kind of knows like, oh, that's what she's going to do. So I think it really helps being like on the same wave to like help things move efficiently on the field.
Many coaches try to replicate game-like situations in practice. Well, adding a little sibling rivalry to the mix might just be the closest one can get.
It is kind of like that sibling, sisterly rivalry, and I think that tends to bring out the best in one another. It's been pretty dynamic to watch. And again, I think they all care about each other, and at the end of the day, I think a family, a team, I think you have to have that component, and I think it's been good for our team.
I definitely expect more out of her, especially because she's my sister and I know what she can do. I've seen her play all my life because I've grown up watching her play, so I know when she's not trying her best or not doing her best. So, and it sometimes like sets us back because we do get in like sister fights, but it's always resolved. Yeah, there's definitely some fights like between the sisters, but at the end of the day I think it's just to make each other better. Like we're never trying to like hurt each other's feelings or anything like that. It's just to push each other to our fullest potentials, and I think Iris does that a lot with me, but I know she means well. But we both are like super competitive, like we want to win, so if like someone's having an off game we definitely get on each other because I know what Reese is capable of and she knows what I'm capable of, so sometimes we can get a little snippy because like we care a lot, but like we always say like right off the field like nothing happened, like we're completely normal, so like no one carries grudges and then like we won, and like if that helps then it helps.
Well, me and Riley do get like very heated, but I think it's because we like expect so much from each other. Just like if we do simple stuff bad, like make bad passes or like miss shots sometimes, which I do, and she just like is like, come on.
Basically just because you know how your sister plays and like how well they work with other people and like what their strengths are, so you can like capitalize on that and like help them work through that, because that's how they will win.
Many teams like to use the mantra family as a saying to stick together, have each other's backs, and play like one unit. But for the Southern Lehigh girls lacrosse team, they have taken that phrase quite literally.
Yeah, this team feels like a family and like they care about each other, and we've certainly had some challenges this year, certainly in practices and in games that were tough games for us, and I think we dug deep and hung together like a family would, and figured out a way to get through a few of them for sure.
Overall, we're all so close and connected. It kind of feels like we're all sisters on this team. So, I mean, yeah, we can all communicate with each other and like play our best together, help each other improve, and we're not like scared to say something to each other, which is really nice.
So many of these girls have been playing for so long that they, if you said, hey, I'm her sister, she'd believe you. Like people would believe them. But for, Scarlett and I have been playing lacrosse together for so many years that we are family in like so many ways, like other than just blood. So it's nice and it translates onto the field.
Reporting for the Service Electric Network, I'm Cassie SCHMIDT.